Vast and grand in nature, Death Valley covers more than 3 million acres. Located on the border of California and Nevada, Death Valley is home to the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere, as well as the hottest. In fact, the ground temperature in the summer has been recorded at over 200 degrees. Its heat can be attributed to its depth. At over 11,000 feet from its highest peak to its lowest point, Death Valley is twice as deep as the Grand Canyon. As the summer sun bakes the sparsely vegetated valley floor, the heat rises. With nowhere to go, it is trapped, being forced back to the surface as the cycle continues, creating the hottest average temperature on Earth. Millions of years in the making, Death Valley is a journal of the creation of Earth itself. From the polished marble of Mosaic Canyon and the color of artist's palette, to the badlands at Zabriskie, Death Valley is a wonder to behold. Created largely by deposits of limestone when this area was part of the Pacific Ocean, which then turned to marble, and over time was pushed to the surface, and finally carved out by water, Mosaic Canyon is a study of the forces of nature and time. With all of its exposed layers, it is often called a geologic outdoor museum, a visual guidebook to geology as we know it. Vestiges of an ancient lake from the last ice age, Lake Manly, and made up of 95% sodium chloride, common table salt, the salt pan stretches more than 200 square miles across the valley floor. Its sediment more than 11,000 feet thick, making it one of the largest salt pans on Earth. Deposits from evaporating groundwater, these crystals have been shaped and sculpted by the wind and rain to the fascinating spires they are today. Early travelers through the valley named this part of the salt pan Devil's Golf Course, ascribing to its rough terrain. The surface of the salt pan takes on many different forms. As the summer heat bakes the ground, cracks form in the salty crust, allowing moisture to seep through from beneath, leaving behind salty deposits in a variety of different textures and patterns. At 282 feet below sea level, the Badwater Basin has a small pool, formed by an underground water source at the south end of the salt pan. Yet even in this harsh environment, life prevails, in conditions 2 to 3 times saltier than the ocean. Deposited by the sediment-heavy winds, the sand dunes have gradually accumulated over the years, shaped and sculpted by the gusts blowing through the valley. With roots reaching through the depths of the dry sand into the groundwater beneath, the mesquite trees thrive at the edges of the dunes, providing shade and a habitat for creatures to survive. Stories written in sand. Little is seen of this nocturnal creature, Fed by the seeds of the mesquite tree, the kangaroo rat burrows close by, feeding at night to escape the daytime heat, like many other creatures that call the valley home. Color is abound in Death Valley. Most well known for its color, artist palette, is a combination of multicolored minerals that have been deposited over thousands of years, strangely enough in one concentrated area. The red, pink, yellow, orange, and brown colors are caused mainly by hematite and limonite, two minerals commonly occurring in rust. Other colors, such as the greens and violets, are formed by volcanic ash. Known also for its color as well as its unique design are the Badlands of Death Valley and the famous Manly Beacon at Zabriskie Point. Due to its clay-like soil deposited by the ebbs and flows of ancient lakes, it cannot support plant life. As you gaze out upon this vast wasteland, you can make out the patterned lines in the eroded rock and soil, impressions of prehistoric lakes long since gone.